Okay then. Why is there a delay? No, it doesn't matter. Going for a drive. Essential food for Mother. I went to Tesco earlier and bought the food, and now I'm going to go and drop it off. At least that's the plan. But I can't see her because obviously she's at one of these high-risk people. So I need to meet up with her carers, who will then take it in for her. Right. Yeah, so it's currently 16:07 on the 4th of May 2020. Temperature is 16 degrees and we are live. Hope you can hear me. Not sure if you can or not. Queued up outside. Pardon me, McCall's. Still got these roadworks, I think, down here. I imagine we still have these roadworks. You can't hear me. Ah. Is that better? Can you hear me now? I was talking, but it doesn't matter. Can you hear me now, Mother? Oh, you can hear me. Oh, all right, you could hear me. I thought you said you couldn't hear me. It's all right. Ignore me. Oh. It's been a while since I've done a live long drive. Now I don't know if the phone can cope with the full length video, whether it's going to break it up into little ones, whether it's just going to turn off because it's too hot. Either way, I apologise in advance if it cuts off suddenly. Roadworks is still on. I thought there would be some. I thought so. I thought they'll be on there. The roadworks will be on there, won't they? They'll be on there. So they've just joined us doing an emergency delivery of food for my elderly mother, who's self-isolating. It's a long drive. Well, it's not that long a drive, but I can't see her. I've just got to drop the stuff off. And then give it to her carers, who will then give it to her, I suppose. I don't know. I hope so. So we've got some pretty major road resurfacing going on here. Still on green. To be fair, it needed doing. Audi driver being an idiot. Not near that. Right then, we are back underway. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Obviously I can't read what you're typing. I should have paid more attention when I was in English class. There's a bright truck on the left. Now heading to the weird roundabouts, and then we're going to head down past the hospital towards Tesco, and then turn left at Tesco, follow it round and get on the motorway. At least that's the plan anyway. If you've never seen one of these before, I just witter on inanely about this, that and the other. I may repeat myself if I drive past a bit and the same thought comes to my head as it did last time. But if it's your first time, it will all be new to you. You can hear a very distant siren. And then so around the roundabouts. And then we get to the weird roundabout, which is at Cherry Tree Gardens pub. Some people doing their exercise. Well, you're in a BMW, you could have easily gone then. I mean, beyond easy. Like that, you see, I went. Now we have to give way to any cars here on the roundabout, but there's nothing coming, so round past Cherry Tree. That's my future home when I win the lottery. Not that I do the lottery, so it's not going to happen. Thank you NHS, or NHS you thank. Depending which way you're going, I suppose. Oh, cyclist in a cycle lane. Well done, cyclist. Although the cycle lane's now gone. I made a nice effort then. This is where they're building the new hospital. Just heard today they're shutting the Nightingale Hospital in London, which seems a waste. I think they should use that to put people in so they can get stuff that's been delayed sorted at the main hospitals. So use the Nightingale. So if if you're in recovery or whatever from anything, stick in the Nightingale, and then you can go on from there. And then the beds that they free up in the hospitals in London, they can do, you know, cancer treatments, operations, that kind of thing. Seems daft to spend all that money and then shut it down. More so as we're likely to get another version of the another peak at some point in the future as well. Anyway, we're now following the yellow van. Central Park Way. It's where the Tesco is, used to be the Wigan Rugby Ground, Central Park. It's not anymore now though. The number plate almost says titty. Right, it doesn't, but it's just my head. Anyway. We're at the traffic lights where Tesco is, so at the moment they're coming out from where McDonald's is, and then they'll be coming out from Wigan Town Centre, which is what they're doing now. Then they'll be coming out from Tesco, and then it'll be our turn. It's all far too exciting. By far too excited, I mean not that exciting at all. Right, the Tesco crew are on the way. Well, they've done resurfacing here as well. Yeah, I've been busy. Mad cyclist. Someone making noise behind me. An Audi driver in front and an Audi driver behind. There's a guy then trying to cross on the zigzags at the Pelican Crossing when the Pelican Crossing was literally about 3 foot away from him. Bonkers. Bumpy. Quite a big queue there outside that Tesco. Now heading up towards Aspel. How do people get delivery slots? This is why I'm driving, because I can't get a delivery slot anywhere. It's really annoying. Kirklees Industrial Estate, I think, has been knocked down and made into houses now. I went for a walk along the canal last year and there were a lot of new houses being built and I didn't see any industrial area. So oh, you don't want to stop recycle there. The blind corner and a hill, like bridge even. Madness. So we've got angry Audi driver behind me. Turn left here, you end up at Hay Hall. Spelled Hague. Dangerous corner here. Audi driver just turned off. So we're now in, I think it's Aspel. Yeah, Aspel. I'm going to take the double roundabout and go through to Hay Hall. Not Hay Hall. What am I talking about? This is where I stopped last time. These shops here because I had to, well, I forgot to get some stuff for my mother. Lots of some of these shops here. Never been in these shops before. I'll probably never go in them again either, to be fair. Coming. Roads are quite bumpy as well. Anyway, we're heading towards the M61 now, and then we'll go on the M60, and then we'll come off in Ashton-on-the-Line. Well, that's the plan anyway. Black Rod Industrial Estates. Black Rod is the name of an area between Bolton and Wigan. Always makes me snigger because it reminds me of the Houses of Parliament. That always makes me snigger. When I took the cyclist before, there was no one behind me. Now there's a mini right up behind me. I mean, literally, might as well be my boob. brake. To be honest with you, that was not the best takeoff I've ever done. Started off in third gear then. Finished just turning the corner now. Will the minute get through the traffic lights? No. So we're on a 40 mph zone now. Going a little bit faster. Well, the car in front isn't doing 40 mph, so we can't go that much faster. So we're in towards Horwich and the Bolton Wanderers current stadium. God knows what's going on financially with Bolton Wanderers, but I'm pretty sure this lockdown isn't helping them in any way, shape or form at the minute. I don't forget what that is either, on the left. It looks like it's come from somewhere, I don't know whether it's a restaurant or whether it's a hotel or whether it's flats or apartments or what. I have no idea what it is. It's got nothing on it telling you what it is. Just looks like it's come from the prairie or something. Well, that guy was going to walk out then. Right, so here we are. We're still going, we're going 22 minutes and it's still streaming, which is good. Come in. Needs to resurface around here as well, I think. Oops. Yeah, I told you it was bumpy. It'll be a bit windy as well now, so I'll put the windows up. Still in fifth, are we still in fifth? Yeah, we are still in fifth. Of Arctics. Right, so I think it's an Arctic and a van. On another one. There's a bit of a convoy going on here. Currently doing 70. Okay, then it was a lorry and 2 Arctics. Oh, where's he going? Motorway seems quite full. Busy as it normally is when there's no lockdown. madness. Look, oh, I wouldn't be doing it in 3 weeks. There's not a single slot anywhere in the 3 weeks. Every 10 days on the bridge. Don't see it as well from this side, to be fair. Coming up to the end of the M61 where it changes into drag the lorry. You need to move lanes, fine. Beautifully, whoa, lorry. Some of the lorries that want to stay in there. See that most of these vehicles, well, there are quite a few on the other side of vans at the minute, I'll give them that. Say about half of them are vans on the other side of the road. Right then, so we're coming up now to when the road starts splitting up. A580 Salford, Manchester City Centre, East Lancs Road, and we're going on the M60, and we're going to go as usual clockwise. I'm going to others, it's Ridge Racer. It's lorry, but go back again. Splodges on the screen, by the way. It's the glue that that one that the holder slid down the dashboard, down the screen. Now, to be fair, there's no one around here. For that DVD van, so let's get to this lane. This lane. Just give the DVT van a chance to get on, which he's done. And there's an opportunity to get past him. So now on the M60. The indicator keeps sticking on, which is annoying. Lovely now they've resurfaced this, don't it? lorries are pulling out ahead. The green lorry, articulated lorry, the flatbed on it. It's pulled out into the second lane. Jim Hartwells wants to move out as well, so I'll move out for him. Give me Brew. She's not taken. Okay then. It's quite busy around here. Changes, we can, there we go, on a different motorway now. That was too much. Again here we lose the vehicle ahead, which is jet2.com. Lorry, I don't know what that's doing about. Mind you, they're not flying anywhere, are they, I suppose, at the moment. So this is the roundabout. Where if you carry on the motorway that we've just come off, it turns into the M62, or turns back into the M62. If you come around the roundabout like we're doing, it carries on being the M60. This is the only real break in the whole of the M60. There's a guy in the car next door, and he's got like trees in his passenger seat. Yeah, I know. I know what that's about. Each to their own, I suppose. He's got people in the back. Very odd. Oh, be nice, thank you. So now back on the M60, just going past Heaton Park. Heaton Park is open at the moment, but there's some people, or kids running across the bridge there with the mum and dad, I assume, walking behind. So coming past the Middleton turn off. Slip road here, don't know what's coming on or not. No. Nearly done on the M60 now. Now Rofsky. Getting rather rapidly on this car here. Because I'm only doing 70. I'm going to lose the lane I'm in now very soon, so I'm going to pull out, tuck in behind the focus again. The left-hand lane. It definitely feels the busiest I've seen it since I've been doing these drives after lockdown. It'll be interesting to see the chart today, or well, tomorrow, that shows the amount of motor vehicles used, because the other side of the motorway, it's rammed. Don't know what's going on. Can't all be delivered to the mother because you can't get a slot on Tesco or Iceland or Asda or whatever. Then we're at the Oldham turn off now. This is the last junction before the junction where we come off. It's now 1:45. Off from my exit, which is Ashton on the line. Not to be confused with that England. It's an old rickety, well, it's rickety now, but there's a really dark truck or patrol vehicle or something. Also, it's a vehicle thing. Or lifts and platforms. It does get much more industrial than that, I suppose. A635, Ashton under the line, junction 23, half a mile away. Steady 70. Right then. I'm amazed the phone's still working, I'll be honest with you. Thought it would have overheated by now, the amount of work it's doing. It does have a tendency of getting hot, this phone. I'm going to stay in the left-hand lane because it's a dual carriageway all the way around through Ashton, but I need to be in the left-hand lane to turn right. Yeah, I know. From red. Mercedes is turning left here. And we can get to the junction. That's where the other car is, I suppose. Oh, the other car's moved out of the way. It's an angry BMW. I didn't think that was going to move then. What was it with BMW drivers setting off very slowly from traffic lights? It just got burned off by a Vauxhall Astra, I think. Bonkers. It's a term I've not used for a long while as well, burnt off. God, how 80s is that? Pull in front of me and then brake. Absolute arse. MH Interiors Northwest Limited. Complete interior, what does that say? Reconstructions. We're coming to the nice churches. It's 10 to. Well, it's 9 minutes to. A bit cooler here as well. It's 14.5 degrees. Whoa, turn your music down. It's like Grand Theft Auto when I get a copyright strike because I'm put next to a car, traffic lights with music playing. Stop it. Talking of Grand Theft Auto, if you watched the live stream I did the other night with Exotype, literally we are, it's being rendered at the minute. It's took over 24 hours to render it, and I've kind of chopped out the boring bits, and it still took 24 hours to render. So Exo now is on a ban if he comes on my gameplay. He's not allowed to play music anymore, because that was annoying. So we are actually on the line. So you know what lane you're in, doesn't it? You know? This is where I'm on about turning right. In order to turn right, which I've done, I've had to turn left and then left again. Welcome to Tameside. There's cars in the parked side of the road. I see people are going for a walk. I don't know what's up there. I've never been up there. It used to be a railway line when I was a kid. Pretty sure it still is. So. I knew never to play on railway lines. It's dangerous. A lot more people seem to be working. There's a lot more parked vehicles around here. The other places all shuttered up. I don't quite know. Guy there going for a walk, doing his best George Michael impression. It was very good. It's an absolute nightmare. What's going on here? Oh, more roadworks, but not for us this time. Oh, there's a train up there. Just about to see it, I think. Oh no, you can't. It's where the splodge is. I'll sort that splodge out. So we're on 5-2. One way. Okay. Access for even number plates only. All other traffic. Oh, they've reopened the recycle centre. So I've got to drive on this side because I'm not going in there. I'm not going in the recycle centre. So a 20-minute wait from here. Give lady a wave. Visual cam. This is bonkers. This is insane. I assume they've done it that way because this way is a shorter run to the major road, whereas that way is quite a long way to the traffic lights. So, well, I've never seen anything like that before. That was a bit bonkers, wasn't it? Right. Got 4 minutes. Oh, I've nearly used 20 gig of data. Oh no. A car. Right then, we're nearly done. I've arrived at my destination. Won't be going back that way, so it's fine. Though we can't do even if we wanted to, let's be honest. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you still are. What's going on here? How's that car parked at that angle? Nobody knows. They're shutting the gates, that's why. Okay then, so thank you very much. All being well, I will see you for the return leg, he says optimistically. Take care, stay safe.